player who has been far exceeding expectations at the minor league level is welcomed to his first spring training. He is briefed on his current standing in the organization. He's about to get his first chance to show if he's ready to swim in the big kids' pool.
Jake Finch gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike two now. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Vincent O. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, one away, one away.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Schebler comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Anthony Rendon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jake Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Hit out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Miami. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Chris O'Grady gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sonny Gray takes home the win. James Tumalo was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run on 6 hits.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody.
And
Welcome
now
to our
your
spring training
2020
coverage on MLB Network.
New York Mets.
Robert Gesellman gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Castro has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Thames behind 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Leading up for the Mets, center fielder, Yoenis.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Right fielder.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flores has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bruce, a runner at second with one away. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next up for New York, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schebler has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Mets out in front, 1-0. The pitcher, Jake Finch, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robert Gesellman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Robert Gesellman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
The batter, number
Digging
1,
in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the second out. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Justin Nicolino will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 20, Justin Nicolino.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Mike Wright earns the victory on the mound. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left.
Jake Finch is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Jake Finch.
leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, as they'll
Leading
look to
off
get
for the
something
Mets here in
going
the
here
fourth,
and even this game up.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
One ball. One strike. Hey, come on, guys.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Stanley over to his left.
I got it.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He reached on a single in his first try.
Wilmer Flores.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 the count. Stanley is over to take a look at it, and no one will get this one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. Mets go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Finch. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Wei-Yin Chen is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Wei-Yin Chen.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Metropolitans rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Rafael Montero is the winning pitcher of record. Dylan Peters struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac on our entire MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody.
And
welcome
now
to our
your
spring training
2020
coverage on MLB Network.
Detroit Tigers.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's short.
In now, Andres Valenzuela. He'll lead things off
Leading
here in the
off for the
bottom half
Tigers.
of the first.
Right fielder, Andres Valenzuela.
From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Next up for Detroit, Jose Iglesias. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Batting third.
Nick Castellanos
Third
now.
baseman.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Castellanos.
Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's baseball city. It's the Marlins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, Zane Barton, and they'll
Leading
need
off
him
for
to
the
get
Tigers.
something going here.
Center fielder, Zane Barton.
He's set and the pitch. Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Digging in, Aaron Altair.
Left fielder, Aaron Altair.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it. Throw on to first, two gone. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. As he'll take a look at ball one.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, James McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
James McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line softly toward the hole. And this is taken for the out. Next for the Tigers, Andres Valenzuela. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Andres Valenzuela.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Popped in the air back behind first. Stanley has a play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Justin Nicolino is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Detroit Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Walker Buehler gets the W on the mound. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins,
I'm back.
1 run, 5 hits.
So pitched 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 strikeout. Beautiful.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Beautiful. 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 All right, I'll see if I can get the Braves game on my laptop. I mean, not the Braves game, my bad. The Phillies game, playing the Braves. If I can get that on my laptop here. Fox Sports Go. Always comes in handy. New item acquired from the show. Chris Tillman. Oh, yep, Phillies and Braves. Which I thought it said 6:35. First pitch. But oh well. Watch a little Phillies Braves while I play. Alright. As expected. I got one viewer. Let's see what the league leaders look like. I don't care. Pitching one. What's that mean? Look, I'm up there with like Sean Newcomb. Yeah, where's Sean Newcomb? No one knows. Strikeouts. So I'm not leaving that. It's my ERA compared to everybody. Not too bad. 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 Alright, let's see, calendar, who am I supposed to start against? The Astros? Nice. If anyone's curious as to like the World Series and stuff, the Cubs defeated the Astros in 2019. I'll get to play in St. Louis. Oh, my dog is going nuts. I don't understand. Like, she got food, she got water. I don't get it. She's been outside like multiple times to go pee or do whatever. Now she's just crying. Like, she can come in here and hang with me.
Jake Finch is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Jake Finch.
That's me, man. Right there. Oh. A little bit of warm up here. I guess she wants to go back inside, so. Second. Yeah.
Leading off the inning, Jeff Big A, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
All right, come on
Now
now.
the 0-1. And
hit the guy.
Out of the way of that one. So
Jesus.
the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long.
Not bad,
just
man.
like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. 1 out.
No runner, no runner. Go hold, go hold.
Who's? Oh, let's say.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it
Cesar
comes.
Hernandez.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Let's go Phillies. I'm watching. If anyone's curious.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
The Phillies
runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here
I'm
it
not
comes.
delusional. I know I'm not playing the Phillies.
Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Hope everyone has a great Easter.
That one either. It's 2-0
this weekend.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off.
Strikeout, man.
That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power.
Come on, man.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Lifted in the air to center field.
No.
Waiting on it is Brinson. And that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Wayne Chen is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Thanks.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Miami led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. James Tumalo takes home the win. Carlos Martinez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Flezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.
Let's see what my dog wants.
Self-educated through negotiations. Got these sharks that I'm sitting at this table with afraid to bait me. No 10 on my Mercedes, that's for inspiration. It's on my neck like 80s. Westside Slauson Ave, know my demonstration. Born and raised, trying to affiliate it. It's really greatness. Riding around like I really made it. Loaded bases, I'm going.
Oh, my slider control went down. That's regress. That's the first time that's ever happened. We battled all game long, but our runs came a little short. We won, man. What are you talking about? What you talking about, man? Now we get to start against the Astros. Who's on their team? Johnny Montoya. Jose Altuve. I'm ready. Let's go. Wasn't the Astros? Wasn't the Astros in the National League at one time? Or did I just like bring that up?
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Houston Astros.
for a look at the Stros on D. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole.
Oh, come on, man.
Can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Oh, dude.
Base hit. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line.
Wow.
And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall.
I don't think I'm going to make the major leagues
Second
this
now,
year.
but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there in the manager.
Man, this is making me mad, man. We weren't this bad.
George Springer is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive.
This bad in New Orleans. I mean, I know these batters are good.
A little bit.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Correa leads off second with one gone in the inning. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Saito comes up with it, and there's out number 2.
Nice.
Striding forward now is the DH, Johnny Montoya. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's baseball city. The Astros on top, 2-1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saito shading to his right. 1 down. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Let's
Back
go.
with the cut fastball for strike 3
Let's
call.
go.
There are 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. And he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And that misses for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Maldonado, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 3 and the Astros 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Darren Norman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Frazier is in pursuit. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Correa. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Oh no, my dog wants back in. And all she's gonna do is cry.
Swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's George Springer.
Now batting.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what...
Let's go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Rodriguez is after it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johnny Montoya. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Montoya.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And this will be fouled away.
Let's
Fastball,
go,
strike
man.
3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Frazier giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 4-2. Justin Nicolino is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Justin Verlander earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Take that, man. Oh, he's a rising star too. Maybe. Maybe get the bat. That was raining.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Miami Marlins.
Heck yeah, dude. Hoskins hit a homer, man. Let's go.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Cardinals.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Heinrich right there. And there's one down now.
If we get on the team.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong.
Batting second.
Now set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Can be number 23.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Played
One
number
out,
18
nobody on.
because that's what I've wore in baseball before in real life.
That's
so.
taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to
23 is
take
my
those
favorite
first two
number, though.
pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
That misses.
That's not no ball, man. That's right on.
1-2.
Come on, Daryl.
Misses, I'm not quite sure. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Go sit down, son.
Daryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. DeYoung, playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy is.
Nice play out there to left.
Make a spectacular catch.
Whatever.
What a play
left.
there to end the inning.
Or is it right?
Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Finch. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jake Finch.
Shoot, I'm swinging for the fences.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Coming on is Fowler. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to
nice
third.
Hit.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Digging in now, Christopher Heinrich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Christopher Heinrich.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stanley.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Up next from Miami, Newton Rodriguez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And a relay to the plate, and he's in there safely. As they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Leading off
the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Pulled toward right center field. Heinrich is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Lays off 1-0. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. Miami's out in front, 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeff Big A. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Heinrich is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Brady Austin. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Gets me in
Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Finch. He singled his last time up.
Jake Finch.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there. Striding in, Paul DeYoung.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul.
First delivery to him on the way. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
third baseman Mike Moustakas now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Pham on third with 2 out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Arlene Garcia will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Finch is the winning pitcher of record.
We won.
Brady Austin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
I'll take that. I'm gonna kill the broadcast now. I'll broadcast again later on.